There's been a big rise in the number of women and teenagers being arrested on suspicion of terror offences. According to the Home Office, a record number of terror arrests were made over the past year, though many people were then released without charge. Well, Julian Druker is here with me now. Julian, on the face of it, these figures look pretty worrying.
Yes, record numbers of terror suspects being detained. The Home Office say it's because we're living in a time of an increased threat. But there are questions as to why so many of those people who are arrested, or so few of those people who get arrested, actually get charged. Let's look at the figures. There were 315 terrorism-related arrests in the year up to September 2015. That's an increase of a third on the same period last year. Now, arrests of females more than doubled on the previous year to 50. The number of under 18s who were detained almost doubled to 15 individuals. Now, crucially, only 39% of those arrested were actually charged, and 37% of those people who were detained were released without charge. The stats bear out those fears that women and young children are being pulled into extremism. We've seen those 3 girls from Bethnal Green in East London this year fleeing the UK to join the so-called Islamic State. I understand they probably won't be arrested if they choose to return to the UK. But most of those people in the figures who've been arrested are male, and some of them will have undergone the sort of stop and search procedures like these.
And that is the worry, isn't it? That the way that this problem is being tackled may actually cause wider problems.
Yes, critics say there are too many young people from certain communities being arrested, and even when those people are not charged, the insinuation of being associated with terrorism could cause problems further down the line.
Young Muslims that have been detained and then, released without charge, what often happens is it makes them go, why was I even put through this in the first place? It's very, you have young people, teenagers who don't understand why this happened, why they were made to be treated this way, why their family was put through this hell. And for them, when they walk out of it on the other side, even though they're not found guilty, they feel that they're being treated as a second-class citizen.
Andy, critics like the one you just saw say the government is overstating the terror threat. They say that puts more pressure on those police forces to make arrests. The Metropolitan Police says it is simply following their normal procedures.
Thanks, Julian.